Okay. So, okay. So lately, I've kind of been having like these weird thoughts of like, how do I talk about the past? Because like, I feel like I'm two different people at the same time. Like, over here is Kayla. Kayla did all these things. And Liam is over here doing all these things now. And it's like weird to think about because I don't know, like, how do I talk about the past? Because I don't even feel like I was that person, but I was that person, and I am that person, but I'm not. Like, I'm the same person, but I'm a different person. And I'm a different person, but I'm the same person. You know what I mean? Like, Kayla was over here, like, for years and years and years being confused, and she didn't know what she wanted, and she didn't know, like, what she was feeling and what all this stuff meant. Then Liam's over here, and he knows what the fuck's going on, and he's got his shit together. You know? And it's just like, how was I don't even feel like I was ever over here. I feel like I've always just been over here. Because my essence, my soul is still the same. Like, who I am is still the same. But then again, it's different. Hurts my brain cells. Like, I think about the way I was. I think about the way that Kayla was. You know, like, that I was that person. And I think about the things I did, just like the way I behaved and my actions towards people, just everything. And I'm like, why was I like that? Why was I that person? Because I don't feel like that person at all. And like, now I would never act that way. But the time I was. So like, what? And it just feels like really weird. Like, how do I talk about myself? Because like I said before, I'm the same person, but I'm different. But I'm a different person, but I'm the same. Like, I was recently talking to my ex-girlfriend, and like just talking about like our relationship and kind of stuff that went wrong, and it was like, and how like we're reconnecting now, and it was like, you know, I feel like I'm a different person that's like getting to know you, but at the same time, I feel like I'm the same person. And we were like having this whole conversation about how it's like, you know, like my soul is the same, but like my actions and my behaviors are different because like before I was kind of struggling with all of these, you know, like blah blah, blah insecurities that I was Kayla over there. And now that I figured out what those meant, and Liam is now having different insecurities, and like I can handle them better because I like nothing is probably as confusing as figuring out that you're trans. You know what I mean? Like everything I'm dealing with now is just stuff that like I can easily resolve, and I know what it is. Like I'm anxious about my body, and I know that like eventually I will be able to change that. Whereas before it was like I was anxious about like just I didn't understand why I felt so uncomfortable in my life. So it was kind of like I didn't have a solution, and now I have solutions, so I can like better handle things. But at the same time, I still feel like this like disconnect, like this person and this person, and there's no way that I was ever the same. Like, how can those two things be in the same body? Because I don't feel that way at all, and it's weird. It's just so weird. I don't know if my friends feel the same way. Like, that'd be something I'm interested to see. Just because, like, okay, I found this picture. I have no idea if this will focus or not. This is me like right before I transitioned. Before I came out. Like, I hadn't really figured it out yet, and I just like I'm wearing like a real bra. I'm wearing like really feminine clothes because it was like a formal thing for rugby at the end of the year. And I just look so uncomfortable in this picture. And then like here's me and that same friend. Hopefully this focuses. Shortly after I came out, like that is me. I'm so much more comfortable in myself. I'm happy. Like everything just looks right. But it's like, how was I ever that person? Like that doesn't even make sense. Who is that person? I don't know. And how are they the same person? How was I ever the same person? I don't understand. It just blows my mind. Like, I don't know. I just like I feel like the same. I feel like this is how I've always felt, but I know it's not how I've always felt. Like the contentness, I feel like I know I've always felt like a boy. That's obviously been a fucking constant in my life, but I didn't understand the feeling until now. So it's like, I'm I'm different, but I'm the same, and I'm the same, but I'm different. And I don't understand. It's so confusing. Sorry to ramble at you for so long. Fun fact, the audio on my phone is being weird, and I recorded this whole thing on my front-facing camera, and then it came out like static, so really pissed about that. Don't know why it's doing that, so cool. Anyway, it is 3:48 in the morning, so I should probably go to sleep, but this has been plaguing my mind for a while, like, how the hell do I, like, talk about it? How weird I feel, like, trying to figure out how to talk about my past self, and how to kind of, like, you know, what do I do? What do I do with that person that I was? You know, and the person that I am, and craziness, man. Absolutely crazy. I know, try and stop the video.